3rd.
Today is the 3rd.
Hey, everyone. Good morning. Sorry we're a little late. It is Thursday the 3rd.
We're a lot late.
Well, shh. It's okay. Mark, if you're with us, I did chat a little bit with Mark, who always joins us, so thank you.
So sorry, Mark, if you had to leave.
Just listen to us later. It's like a podcast.
But it's a short one. Well, we'll only be for 15 minutes, so that's
Yeah.
great. So you can, like, finish your lunch and
There you
you know, all that other stuff, right? Gotta pull something up.
Well, guys, I can't believe it. We're in week 31. You know, there are 52 weeks in the year, and it's like I was just messing with our teams of the week. Do you know we have this actually? It's posted in the store. If you come to the store, we have like a categorized or catalog list of all of our teas that we feature every week. And so when I'm looking at it, I thought, oh my gosh, we're on the second column now. This is it.
For all intents and purposes, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, we're that much closer to Christmas. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
It's so nuts. But anyway, we take a big deep breath.
So what are you drinking?
Today I'm drinking a lemon chiffon. I haven't had this in a long time. It's a nice green tea. I know it's a favorite of a lot of customers.
And you know what's in it? Little tiny yogurt bits. So if you're vegan, can't have this. Sorry.
Yeah, but we have other things you can have. Plenty. So
but
lemon, I like it because it has that lemony flavor, but then it's not too tart. And I like the green tea.
And I think it's that little freeze-dried yogurt bits in it that kind of smooths it out.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's really nice.
How about you?
I'm drinking my standby. So I had like a stressful morning, and so I have my boss lady mug on. So that's
Because she is.
sending a signal. So I'm drinking, one of my favorite standby go-tos is Japanese cherry. It's actually not a Japanese green tea. It's a Chinese green tea with like a cherry blossom aroma to it. And because we received all the cherry blossoms from Japan, it's Japanese
it's a
cherry.
meeting of the world.
So it's confusing because people think it's a Japanese green tea, but it's my favorite. It's just lovely and
It smells
it's always like a standby.
both fruities and both greens. Cheers.
Slurp.
So slurp, everyone.
See, it's just like the happiest tea.
Everything just evaporates.
Oh, look, let's see. Hello, Amanda.
Good morning. Almost
Okay,
afternoon.
so Amanda's joining, and I don't know if you all know that Amanda's my daughter, and
We love her.
and my daughter gave us this. This is Eleanor.
Why is she like
Look
pink
at
and
her.
green?
5 months. I know, she looks pretty
No.
cute. I'll pull her back. 5 months yesterday.
She's so
Sweet Eleanor. Look at those
Yay.
cheeks. She's coming to town Friday night, and I'm going to kiss those cheeks all night. Just like lipstick everywhere. So that's my Eleanor
Scrumptious.
scream out for the day.
Hi, Elizabeth. Erin. Awesome.
Hi, Elizabeth.
So Erin.
Look at me. I need glasses. Thanks for saying the baby's beautiful. Oh my gosh, she's
She's a joy.
just a joy. And I'm gonna get to have her this weekend, so I'm not working. Julie's actually gonna teach my class for me, so I can spend Sunday with Eleanor until
sleep in.
her mom has to go home. No, there's no sleeping in.
No, that's
So
true.
just get up and take care of the baby.
I have big kids now, so there's a lot of sleeping in our house.
Isn't that joyful?
It's
Annie
different.
or Amanda, you'll know that one day.
One day, but enjoy everything. So Erin did move. She's one of our customers, and I had the pleasure of meeting her last week, which was awesome. So hi, Erin. And I saw this really cool picture on Instagram that she posted, and she said she just unpacked all of her covers.
Yes, and you know, Erin's husband was in the military for a long time. That's how we got to know Erin when she would come here. Her husband was stationed, I believe, in Iraq or Afghanistan, but he was in like danger zone. And, excuse me, I'm just going to lift this up a little bit.
Yeah.
And we got to know her because she would be here. And what we learned from Erin, which I think is a valuable lesson for our entire nation, is that when you have a loved one serving in the military, it's the whole family serving in the military. And well, and you know, Eastman was at West Point. And it's just such a sacrifice that goes on every level of the family. So we were with Erin, and she was a newlywed when he was deployed. So we fell in love with Erin, and we tried to give her a big Tea-Lula love blanket when she was here, when her husband was deployed. And then once he returned to the States, now they've been like moving all over. So he's since been discharged from the military, very honorable service, and now they're starting their private lives. And she has an amazing teapot collection.
I have not. The cups are gorgeous. So
just
we'll have to
fantastic.
share that later. Maybe Erin, if you don't mind, I might repost. So share with our tea-loving friends. That'll be cool.
And thank you again to your husband and to
Yes.
you and your family for your service to our great country.
Very much.
We appreciate it.
Lots of thanks. And speaking of thanks, we had a great week last week. Yes. Hopefully you were able to come. We had our author signing event Friday? Was that Thursday? Thursday night.
Wait, that way.
Oh, sorry. Well, they're both ways.
Yeah.
So, Tony Gebely, thank you again, and everyone who came by, and we had a lot of new faces. That was really cool.
And he shared his secret stash of pour with us, and we all had a pour tasting.
Hey, cha.
Hey, cha.
Hey, cha.
He was wonderful.
That was
Wonderful.
really cool.
And then we had two gentlemen come in for the tasting to talk with Tony, who are actually opening a tea shop, a Chinese tea shop in like Wicker Park, Bucktown, and you think, ooh, competition. No. In the tea world, we just want everyone to love tea. And so we're so excited for this. These young guys who are opening this tea shop. And I wish I had his card with me. I forgot it. But the gentleman, Will, and then the other gentleman actually is from Longjing, China, where Dragon Well comes from. So he's I met him years ago at the World Tea Expo, and
cool.
just a really great guy. And it's so nice to see years later he's getting his shop open. I remember how it was for me going to the expo 4 years later. I finally opened my shop. So
well, maybe we can do some cross events, because I know that they were talking about Chinese tea ceremony, which I've never seen. I think that'd be really interesting. So that'd be cool.
we'll keep you posted.
We'll keep you posted on that. But he's opening his store, and we're just going to touch upon this a little bit. There are stores closing, tea stores that are closing around the nation, actually. You all know when you go to the mall, these are the ones who have sugar in their samples sometimes. I don't know, but that was alleged. So Teavana is closing. It's hard.
Okay,
it's kind of shocking. A little bit.
I always had a love-hate relationship with Teavana. I love that they were bringing loose-leaf tea information and loose-leaf tea to the masses. And then I didn't appreciate some of their sales techniques, which somewhat didn't always...
Well, they just didn't really meet what we do.
Right. So they didn't always tell, which tea is good for weight loss? That one. We would never do that because it doesn't work. But it's kind of shocking. But the press that I've read said a couple of things. One, that Starbucks, who owns Teavana, is the stores weren't performing as they thought, and the traffic in malls has really gone down.
That seems pretty true. But
there's a lot of factors in it. So, and I don't think, and we were talking about this a minute ago, I don't think it has anything to do with people not, like loose leaf tea isn't going away, just this particular company.
Right.
There's still a lot of very strong, thriving companies, Tea-Lula being one, that are going to be around. It's just that their model in the mall, it didn't work.
It wasn't working. It's not working. And I think if there are Teavana drinkers out there, just, look and search for your local tea shops, tea stores, and tasting bars, because they are around, and we'd love to have you, and maybe you can learn more about loose leaf tea and understand more about it. I think it was just more like they were trying to do a cafe, but it's like mall people just want to get their tea and go. It just wasn't working. We like to enjoy our tea. Slow down.
Oh, the other thing, too, I think, is that for Teavana customers, when you go to the independents like ours and some others around the country, and even some of the other chains are pretty good, we love tea. Like we love the stuff. Like we love tea, and so
everything about
it, everything.
Yeah,
the gizmos you brew it in, the taste about the different
where they're
countries.
from.
We love it all. Whereas we have 300 some outlet stores, I don't know all the staff that worked, and they were well trained, but that they worked for Teavana, they really didn't have a passion for tea as much as they needed a job. Yeah. So that's kind of the thing. Everyone that works in our tea shop, we all love tea. A lot. It's the only way you get a job to work here. Like people come in, are you hiring? Do you love tea? I don't drink tea. No.
Well, and it makes it all that much harder to help someone coming into the store to want to taste other things, or to help them, like, well, what do you want to drink?
Right.
What do you want to taste? That sort of thing. So, well, our best wishes to those.
Well, that's the worry.
Yeah.
The 3,000 people that need a job.
That's terrible. That's hard.
If you're one of those 3,000 people that need a job and you really love tea,
and you're in the area, Chicago.
And you're in Chicago.
There you go. So, I'm trying to think, like, do we want to talk about Darjeeling or classes? So this came through.
Well, why don't we just kind of go through like all the bad news and then
and then we'll end on a good note, right? Right. I know. Just trying to wrap my head around all this. And I still don't know exactly how this is all going to play out, but Darjeeling, this is amazing. In 156 years, this is the first time that there won't be Darjeeling at what do they call it? At the auction,
right? And
that's how it's coming from the plantations to the distributors to get to us, basically.
Right.
So it's crazy.
It's tragic.
It's actually quite unbelievable, but we'll just see how it all plays out, and we'll keep you posted on that.
So right now we do have.
I was going to say,
I think we do have a 2017 First Flush.
I'm going to keep it all for myself.
We have a call and say, "Hey, I'm here for that secret stash of Darjeeling, and we'll give you like a gram." Get a thimble.
Yeah,
you get a little thimble of medicine dropper of Darjeeling. We have our 2016 autumnal, which. We're really sad. Autumnal is one of our more popular Darjeelings here. We won't be getting any more in this year, so we'll we'll survive. Because I remember when there was the
wasn't there like a bad weather season?
There's been several in the sun too,
but really plays into that.
And was it 2010 when the Japanese had the tsunami that took out the power plant that created a little radioactive issue? We didn't have Japanese senchas in here for 2.5 years or more until we got like an all clear from independent scientists from around everywhere.
It's not going.
It'll come back. You know what? I know. You're going to think I'm crazy here, but you know what I'm looking at here? I'm just looking to find more cute pictures of Eleanor to show you when we wrap up.
Well, cool.
Okay.
All right. So happy news. Let's go back to local stuff. Right?
Local stuff.
So local stuff. Happy news classes. Sheila and I worked hard on Monday just to flush out our calendars, and we have a new scheduling app, which is cool.
It's a neat app, isn't it?
It is. It's pretty user friendly, and so I played around with it last night just to do some last minute tweakings. And so August 16th, we are launching our back to school classes with matcha.
What is it? That's our class.
Matcha.
What is it? Like, what's everyone talking about? So that's a fun class. In fact, I just did that one at Stager Public Library in Chicago Heights area, and had a dozen people, and most of them had never tasted matcha before. So that was really fun, and they thought that is very different.
Had they heard of it though?
Everyone's heard of it. Because it's everywhere. But we did talk about. I think if you come to the class, what are we having? 8 people?
Yeah, I think
so. 12. Yeah. If we have smaller, we'll do it here at the tasting farmhouse table. Bigger, we'll set up the other room.
We'll do a different setup.
You'll taste. I believe we will do 7 types of matcha because with matcha, grade matters. You want to get an A in matcha.
Grade matters.
Get the A in matcha. Don't get the D matcha.
No.
Bitter nightmare.
That would probably be for cooking even, I think. Then you can just, dump those sugar
in a smoothie.
But so we're going to try not to just like fill the calendar with all sorts of classes, but there will be one major class per month. But then we're also going to feature focused tasting. So a taster is going to have like a theme. So Chinese tea or Japanese tea or a certain flavor profile. So we're really looking forward to that. Now those are going to be drop-ins, but we are going to put it on the scheduling app so that you can see. Have a good day. Thank you.
Our studio audience is leaving.
It's time to go back. They've had enough of us. So let's get back. So August is matcha. In September, I'm going to launch the blending class. So that'll be exciting.
That's going to be huge.
And I'm hoping that if we can keep it to 8, we can have it around here because it's going to be a lot of hands-on, very hands-on. A lot of stuff is going to be all over the place. But then October is Ceylon, I believe. So all of this is going to get launched. If you are a Facebook fan, then you're going to see these events pop up with the link to the calendar. So
yep. And we really do need you to sign up so that we can know how many cups to set up.
There you go. Does that sound good, everybody? I hope so.
Yeah, thumbs up. Give us little love hearts.
Yay.
Someone,
so classes then, and then so we're looking at the calendar. We're in October then, and it was like, oh my gosh, how do we get to the end of the year? But before we get to fall, we're going to have an end of the summer celebration.
Yes.
What are we calling it? The
It is
Tea-Esta?
the Tea-Esta. Okay, so this is fun. This will be the third year that we're doing this. When I'm not drinking tea, I'm hanging out with my friends who have an opera company.
That's so fun.
I know nothing about opera other than I love the people that I hang out with. So I really don't. I wouldn't know they love Bowen.
They're very cool people.
They're very wonderful, extremely talented people. I'm honored just to be in the same room with these clever minds because they just brought me on because I used to work for a nonprofit association, and they're like, hey, can you help us? Because we're a nonprofit. So I bring that to it, but I don't know anything about opera other than they're wonderful and talented. The founder of the opera company lives here in our town in Park Ridge. So we're going to be doing our summer tipsy tea party where we pick up all the teas on September 23rd, which is a Saturday. And it's a Tea-Esta. So we'll have, I don't know, we'll figure out how to.
Theme.
Yeah, we'll have like sangria, which people already have had. Some people have had it. It's good. And we'll do some tea-infused tequilas.
Can I be on the research team?
Yes, you need to be. You have to do a lot of research.
There's not a lot of us over 21s here.
There isn't, so that's really going to be a burden for us. A burden. It's a burden for us to Charles liquor.
I will sacrifice.
Okay.
I will sacrifice my.
And our good friends at Caramba around the corner will be catering.
Oh, yay.
By the way, Michael, this is your notice that you're catering a party on the 23rd.
Did you know that?
You didn't know it? We need to do a little menu planning. So yes, but there will be a fee, and this is what's really nice. Even though it's our summer tipsy tea party, all the proceeds go to the Third Eye Theater Ensemble to help support this great local opera company. And who knows, some of the performers may come here and just burst into song.
Ooh, I love the special performances.
Yeah,
this is not the first tipsy tea party.
We've done several. We've done several. Last year was really fun. It was just we just put booze in all the iced teas and people came and drank them. It was so fun. We didn't have to decorate. We just had to booze it up.
Just booze it up.
But we'll have a fiesta theme, and that is because the reason why we're doing Tea-Esta is the opera that the company is performing in October and early November takes place in the 15th century in Mexico.
Ooh.
So it has to do about a Mexican nun and her. She was a very prolific writer and poet, and then it's how her voice was suppressed by the people of her time.
That's deep.
It's deep. It's heavy, but it's great, and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful opera. So anyway,
we have a volunteer to research also. So.
Oh, Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Jennifer, yes, we will send you a message as to when we will be researching
VIP.
There
we go. And Juliana, too. Juliana, you can come research. No,
everyone
can't.
is, well, she can't. No, December.
Darn it. Hi, Juliana.
Welcome. Yeah, so mark your calendars for September 23rd, 7 p.m., Tea-Esta.
7 p.m. I got to write that
7
down.
p.m.
Because I got to make the ads. Cool. I don't have anything else.
That's it?
No, that's it. But we love having this time with all of you. And if you have any questions, while we see Eleanor pictures here, why don't you...
I'm telling you, I'm really learning how to use this other software when we go live.
Juliana likes your Boss Lady cup.
Juliana gave me this Boss Lady cup. It's a good cup. So, so I'm going to have this new program that we're going to hopefully launch. I might actually do it this afternoon and just randomly go live and see if this works, and you guys can let me know how it's all working out. But that way I can just click pictures of Eleanor and they'll just come up on the screen.
Oh, yeah. Is it like the split screen?
Yeah, and it's really neat. So it's like you can be like a director, like better one, better two, that kind of thing. So we're
so
gonna,
technical.
Oh, but come on. Oh, my gosh.
Look at those. Oh,
the meat.
Yeah.
All right. So we're just going to, we wish everyone a really lovely day. And if you're having a hard day or a rough day, just think about any sweet, cute little baby you may love.
Aw.
because nothing is better than those chubby cheeks and those thighs.
You just want to.
Oh, Amanda, hurry up and get here, for gosh sakes.
God, Amanda, thank you for sharing your child with all of us here in the store, because I can't tell you, we're all like, ooh, I just love it.
All right, and I'm sorry to everyone out there in the cyber world that keeps having to see pictures, but I don't care. I'm going to keep showing them. Maybe I'll show them on the big screen, because she's just
That'd be like giant size.
she is just,
That's adorable.
so wonderful weekend to everyone.
Yes.
And, oh, one more little Park Ridge fun thing. Well, first of all, we're open tonight.
Oh my gosh, how did I? And we actually, I did not know this, that we were actually out of chai, or at least one of our chais. We actually had 4, maybe 5. Here.
Oh, it's in. It came in.
It came in, and we
Yesterday.
opened the box, and it was like this aroma of chai. It was amazing. It was like, so.
It's good. So tonight is chai night. We're open until 7. Tomorrow is Friday, and we're open until 7. You won't see me because I'm waiting for Eleanor.
Right.
Also, tomorrow is the first Friday of the month, and so there's this big fun car show that goes on in the Park Ridge Public Library lot.
Parking lot.
And you can come by here and get a tea and then go over there. And they have like bands, and it's really fun. And my friend Marco runs it. And he's awesome.
Yay, Marco.
So if you ever need a shout out to Marco, more show, more works. So car show in the Park Ridge Park Library parking lot. So come hang out for that, but get your tea here first.
There you go. And then on Saturday we're open at 8.
At 8
a.m. So you can come here and then go to the farmers market, or go to the farmers market and come here.
Our drop-in classes don't start this Saturday, do they?
No.
So it's like 2 weeks.
It'll be a couple more. Yeah, a couple more weeks, because most of the kids here are starting school. They're
like
starting school that middle week of August. So yeah, we thought we'll just go back to school with them. So
all right, so I might go
here
live later today when I get all this gizmo-y stuff hooked up, and then I'll look for your feedback to see how it's all working.
Nice. I'll check you out on satellite.
office.
Meaning my house.
All right, good chat.
Good chat.
Sorry again for being late.
It's all good.
Have a good tea week.
All right. Bye,
All right,
everybody.
bye, everyone.